Friends, this is Father Frank Pavone, Director of Priest for Life, bringing you my daily diary for Wednesday, the 22nd of June, 2022. Started out very early at my desk with emails and other paperwork, went into the chapel, said Mass, broadcast Mass, taping it for later broadcast. Had breakfast, connected with my administrative team for an early morning phone call. At 8:15, went on the radio for an interview on the Catholic Connection program on Ave Maria Radio. And then from there, went right into the staff briefing and met with various staff after that meeting. Went out to get a quick haircut and then came back and continued to meet with other staff until a special meeting with our executive director, and then went into a meeting with more planning with our administrative team. These planning meetings are crucial. Big decisions are made about projects and messaging and so forth. So I had an administrative team meeting at 10. Then at 10:30, our executive director and I went back into the TV studio and taped one of the training seminars for the upcoming worldwide Rachel's Vineyard online conference, training people for healing after abortion. I'm the pastoral director of that entire ministry. And then right after that, did another taping from 11:30 to noon for the Right Side Broadcasting Network for our program on Praying for America. At noon, I had a phone conference call while having lunch with our communications director and one of our media advisors who has a lot of experience in the secular media. We're talking about what we're going to do when the Supreme Court issues its decision. Then did some more work at my desk, and then at 1 o'clock went into the studio and was interviewed by LifeSite News. A very good interview with them in the studio for about a half hour with that, and then went into taping some of our short spots, which you see, Pro-Life Reflections, Pro-Life Minutes, and so forth. We did some of that taping up until 2 o'clock or just before 2. Came back to my desk, did some work. At 2:30, met with one of our technology guys who was updating me on various apps that are helpful for our work, and I gave him some work to do. Continued there at my desk. At 4 o'clock, went back into the studio. Dr. Gina interviewed me for about 20 minutes on her program on Real America's Voices. And then back to my desk, more work there. And at 5:30, hopped on from my desk, hopped on to another interview via Zoom with one of our pro-life doctors, one of our medical advisors, actually. He was doing a program, wanted to interview me, and we did that from 5:30 to 6. Then I continued with work from 6 to 7:30 at my desk, catching up with staff, preparing for the National Right to Life Convention panel discussion that I lead about leadership on pro-life in the churches. So I got some work done on that, sent out some emails to the other participants in that panel, sent out some messages to leaders in the abortion healing movement and various groups, sent them out some messaging about the Dobbs case. At 7:30 p.m., I helped to lead a Zoom call for our election volunteers from around the country. So we had about 50 people on the Zoom call, and gave them updates about the current trends in the midterm elections, things that they could do. They reported back on things that they are doing, and we had a solid hour and 15-minute call. When that finished at 8:45, I got on the phone with our administrative team member, Mark, and he oversees a lot of the work of the organization as well as all the technology. So we got on the phone, and as I was doing my phone meeting with him, I drove to a local restaurant and had a late dinner. And all through the dinner, I was talking with Mark and getting updates from him. Then I drove back to the office and went to bed. So that was the day on June 22nd, Wednesday of 2022. Thanks for watching these daily updates. We'll be back with more of them. And meanwhile, know that we are working for you, for the unborn, and for God's kingdom. God bless.